Welcome to one and all. Unit 4, Lecture 3. In the Unit 4, Lecture 3, we are going to discuss about syntactic analysis, that is a parsing analysis. In this topic, we are going to discuss about the parsing, the syntactic analysis, and the types of the parsing, that is a top-down and bottom-up approach, and what are the limitations or drawbacks of top-down and bottom-up parsing, right? Now, we start. What is a syntactic analysis? Syntactic analysis or parsing is the process of analyzing a string of words. Parsing is the process of analyzing a string of words to uncover its a phrase structure according to the rules of grammar. So it's going to check whether the string of words, that is a phrase structure, is according to the string of structure or not. That going to verify by using parsing technique. So in this analysis, we're going to check the grammar. So for combining the word, for creating the phrase structure, what are the grammar associated, and how the arrangements of words and the interrelationship between the words. These things we are going to check under the syntactic analysis. So, for example, in this particular sentence, Mumbai goes to Sara. Is the it's a grammatically there is no mistake, but when come to the meaning, so here it does not make any sense. That is, Mumbai goes to Sara is a it's not convey any meaning. So the sentence is rejected by syntactic analyzer. So the syntactic analysis where it involves breaking down the sentences into their constraint parts and determining these parts related to each other. So, in the syntactic analysis, generally the syntactic analysis have the important role in mission translation, question and answering, information retrieval, and sentiment analysis. So these are the things generally for these things the syntactic analysis is very very important. So let us take some examples of syntactic analysis. So sentence formation, sentence parsing, how it will be. Suppose we have a sentence, the cat sat on the mat. This is the sentence. So if you go for the syntactic analysis, so the noun phrase is the cat, and the verb phrase is sat on the mat, and the propositional phrase will be on the mat. So in this, it's going to analyze how the sentence formed, that is a noun phrase, verb phrase, and propositional phrase. Sentence parsing focus on identifying the grammatical constraints and their relationships. Here we are going to see how the sentence is formed. So in the sentence parsing, we're going to identify the grammatical constraints and their interrelationship. And there is another the parsing, that is a dependency parsing. We can take some example like this. So in this one, John eats an apple. So here again, if you consider the parsing analysis, so it will be John is subject. Here the how it is a dependent subject and verb object, object and determiner. What how it is a dependent? Each one is dependent. Subject how is dependent? The verb. John eats. John eats. John is subject and eats is a verb. Subject verb relationship, and eats and apple, that is a verb and object, how it is a relevant. The apple object and a determinant, a preposition, so how it is a relevant. Those things we are going to identify in the dependency parsing. Like that we have some other some other forms of the chunkings, and chunking of the words, how it will be, and the constraints of sentences, how it will be in the parsing techniques. All these things we are going to check with the syntactic analysis. So the syntactic and the dependency parsing establish the dependency relationship between the words. That's what, right? So in addition to this, we have some more parsing. Also we can able to see that is hierarchical parsing, chunking of words. All these cases we are going to apply the syntactic analysis. So the syntactic analysis can be applied. There is a parsing technique can be applied in two approaches. One is a top-down approach and a bottom-up approach. So that is top-down parsing and bottom-up parsing. What is a top-down parsing? So parsing means it is a representation, how it is going to form the sentences. That is a tree-like structure. So our grammar tree, that is we can also call grammar tree. So in that the representation, how the sentence is formed, it will start from the top-down approach, top-down parsing technique. First, we will start from the highest level. Generally, in the tree structure, we will call that one as a root, and we will go for the nodes, and finally, it will reach to the lowest level, which may be a leaves. So, the top-down approach, if you consider the parsing tree, so any tree structure, so it will start from the top. There is a root level, and it will go for the level by level, and finally reach the lowest level where the leaves there is a terminals will be there. In case of this one, the language application, terminal symbols will be there, so the words will be there. So like that, how it is combined, how it is interrelated, that we are going to check with the top down approach, that is from the root to the leaf. And there is another approach which is similar to this tree structure, that is a bottom up parsing. In the bottom up parsing, we'll start from the root, the lowest level, that is the leaf. If you consider the tree type of structure, so the lowest part is the leaves. So where we can represent the terminals. So where terminals means the words. From that words, how the sentence or parsing structure will be. So the sentence formation will be. That we are going to check with this from the leaf level to the root level. That is, it will start from the words, and finally it will come to the how it is constructed. That going to verify with the interrelationship. That going to verify with this bottom up parsing. That is from the leaf to root, that is bottom up parsing. Root to leaf, it is top down parsing. Let us take some examples. So for this parsing, we have production rule. So suppose we take one example, the cat eats fish. In this example, the production rules, what we are going to apply means a sentence is formed with a noun phrase and a verb phrase. And a noun phrase is derived or expressed in determinant and noun. So third one, noun phrase can also be expressed with noun. Verb phrase can be expressed in the verb and noun phrase. And in all these cases, so for the above sentence we apply, determinant can be we can identify with a the. Definitely the can be replaced with the determinant, and a noun phrase we can replace with the cat and the fishes, and a verb phrase can be replaced with the eats. So now with the production rules what we have, so now we are going to apply these rules and how we can able to form the top down approach. So that we are going to see here. So first rule, we'll start from the sentence yes, that is a start symbol. So the first step is start the start symbol yes. So then the second step is apply the production rule yes, which produces noun phrase and verb phrase like this. So the second level is noun phrase and verb phrase, where S is the root, and for that the nodes are extended. There is a noun phrase and verb phrase. So next, the third step is apply the production rule. That is a noun phrase produces determinant and noun. There is a proposition of determinant and a noun. So here the determinant and the next one is noun. So now the fourth one, apply the production rule determinant. So determinant is in the determinant we can apply the. We can apply the, and a noun phrase, under the noun phrase we can apply cat. Right? Now come to the verb phrase. In the verb phrase we can apply we can derive that one into verb phrase and noun phrase. So verb phrase and noun phrase, and under the verb we can replace with the eats. We can substitute eats, and the noun phrase we can go for the noun phrase noun. So under the noun we can go for the cat. That is a noun form, that is a cat. So here we started from the root, that is yes, sentence symbol, and start symbol. From there we gone for we approached the level by level, finally reached the lowest level, that is leaf level. There the terminal symbols are there: d, cat, eats, fish. All these things are terminal symbols. So from how the sentence which is formed according to the grammar, the production rules, it is verified, and it is under the correct. It is followed the correct rules. So this is verified with the top-down parsing technique. Similarly, this is also we can verify from the bottom-up approach. So first, the, that is relevant to the determinant. So now the cat is a noun that we can apply. So the combination of this one will form a noun phrase. Similarly, eats is a verb. So now it is combined with a noun phrase. So the combination of that one, the noun is comes from the noun phrase. The verb phrase and noun phrase we can put together. It will be verb phrase. Verb and noun phrase put together, it will form a verb. The combination of this one will form the sentence start symbol. That is, we started from the lowest level, that is a leaf, and we approach to the start symbol, that is a root. Leaf to root, that is a bottom of approach. So from the by both the approaches we can able to verify whether the sentence is as per the production formed as per the production rules or not. That we can verify with this particular the techniques, parsing analysis or techniques. Now what are the limitations of this one? That is, the both the top down and bottom up parsing can be inefficient. That is because they can end up repeating efforts in areas of search space that leads to dead ends. In sometimes, if the sentence is if you are going for recursive nature, then it will end up with the dead ends where we can't able to identify the the formation. So if it is a some particularly large search spaces. So suppose if you consider these two examples, have the students in section 2 of the computer science 101 take the exam. The similar sentence, see, have the students in section 2 of the computer science 101 taken exam, that is a question mark. Now from the above two sentences, the first two words are same. The sentences have different phrases because the first is a command, the second is a question, but that knows only after 10th word. So the after the 10th word we can able to identify whether it is a question or order by identifying the take or taken. So the left to right parsing means the top down approach, where it will only identify after reaching the 10th letter. That is the problem. So this algorithm guesses wrong. Suppose say it will have the backtrack all the way to the first word. So it has to go for the if it is identified the wrong means it has to go for the first. Again we have to verify the sentence formation and realize the whole sentence under the other interpretation. So that is only take or taken is noted, then only we can able to identify whether the sentence is correct or not. If it is wrongly guessed, it has to go for the backtrack and reanalyze the whole sentence under the other interpretations. So this is some of the difficulty available with the parsing technique. This can be overcome with applying the dynamic programming. In the syntactic analysis, we can apply the dynamic programming, and whatever the inefficiencies are there with the top down or bottom up approach, that can be overcome with this dynamic programming techniques. So these techniques we are going to see in the next video, right? So I think you got this concept over the what is a top down bottom up parsing. What is a syntactic analysis? That parsing analysis. What are the top down and bottom up approach, and what are the limitations of this the parsing technique? So now I request all of you, please like my video and share my video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.